The Milwaukee Journal-Sentinel's Preps Plus is brought to you by Boston Store. Brands you love, quality and value you deserve. By Pick and Save, new every day. By Fredericton Medical College of Wisconsin, with 3 hospitals, over 25 locations, and more than 2,000 doctors. Find one close to you. By Robert Hack Diamonds, paying cash for gold, silver, and diamonds at Robert Hack Diamonds. By Bryant and Stratton College. Attention high school seniors. Visit the Preps Plus website to learn more about the $20,000 Academic Preps Plus Scholarship. And by Menards. Save big money at Menards on all your home improvement needs.
We're at Franklin High School, home of the Sabres. I'm Mark Stewart, prep editor of the Milwaukee Journal-Sentinel.
And I'm Lance Allen from today's TMJ4. We've got basketball highlights plus hockey and wrestling on the way. We'll start tonight right here in the Franklin Pool with a guy who is a key member of the state runner-up football team here for the Sabres.
He also scores big points in the water. Here's Brad Preeter with a Boston Store featured student athlete.
Most divers need to take a couple of warm-ups off the board before doing their first tough dive of the day. August Beck is not like most divers. Beck has the ability to simply dive right into whatever he's doing. He's also got the skill to compete with the best. Augie placed 6th at last year's state meet.
He doesn't have any mental blocks. He just kind of goes for it, and whatever happens, happens.
Even though he doesn't need prep time, Beck does put plenty of thought and effort into his dives. Standing 6'3", Beck also has the physical tools to score high marks.
The cross training from football has helped me like with squats and just being able to jump high. So that allows me to do like more flips in the air and just make the dive look better.
His height is his key, and everything he does, he just kind of launches up in the air, and he gets the wow of the crowd every time.
Beck drew some reactions from crowds at Franklin football games this fall. Hard-hitting number 35 was one of the Sabres' leading tacklers. He blocked a punt in the team's win over rival Oak Creek, which he says is one of the most memorable games of the season. And Beck helped the Sabres reach the state championship game at Camp Randall Stadium.
It was crazy knowing how much support we had out there and just bringing a community together playing football.
3 days after the state title game, August was in the pool. He was glad to be able to make a quick transition. Last year, Augie suffered a broken femur in the playoffs, keeping him out of the water until January.
He came right into diving, and he just had all that pent-up energy that he spent watching us and not being able to dive. And again, this year, I think he just came straight off that football high and came right into diving, and he's very excited about it. He's just able to adjust so quickly. It's awesome.
Diving and football are definitely a unique combination of sports. On top of that, Augie plays on a lacrosse club team in the spring. Now, here at the pool, he's got the unique combination of being both a diver and a swimmer, and he does both of them very well.
Seeing August at both state competitions in diving and swimming is just really unheard of. I've never seen it before.
August, whose teammates sometimes call him September, January, or any other month, swam on relays and as an individual at state last February. His skill set means his services are in high demand.
Obviously, I want him to focus more on swimming. Laura wants him to focus more on diving, but it's really up to him. He does a great job mixing between the two and doing what he can.
Most days I'll just practice diving, but like if we end early, I'll hop in with the guys and swim, and then once we finish that, I'll go up and weightlift. I'd like to do both as much as I can, but you kind of have to focus on one more than the other one.
August isn't sure what lies ahead beyond high school, but he'd like to dive and play football in college if he can.
Right now, here's Augie accepting his award from Boston Store.
August, on behalf of Boston Store, I'm proud to present you with the Preps Plus Student Athlete of the Week Award. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Micah Hyde of the Green Bay Packers. Stay tuned for Preps Plus. Stuff your stockings with savings during the Menards Christmas sale and get inspired design for your kitchen with Amana. This appliance suite is on sale, including this 1.5 cubic foot micro hood for $149, this dishwasher with 3 wash cycles for $219, this 4.8 cubic foot electric range is $327, and this side-by-side refrigerator with spill-saver glass shelves and pure water filtration system is $854.
Warm season's greetings to you all from Menards.
Nurses make a real difference in people's lives. Let Bryant and Stratton College make one in your life. Receive the personal, career-focused education you need to earn your nursing degree in 2 years or less. Learn in industry-current medical labs and get practical experience in an internship. Over 88% of our nursing students pass the NCLEX RN exam. Plus, you can start your nursing education as soon as next semester. So join the many Bryant and Stratton College nursing graduates working throughout Milwaukee. To get started, call or click today.
We're back at Franklin High School and the Milwaukee Journal Sentinels Preps Plus. And I tell you what, Mark, the conference races in high school hoops really starting to heat up.
That's right. And we've got Matt Queen and Scott Babler bringing us the Bryant and Stratton College Preps Plus highlights.
Waukesha West entered this Classic 8 battle undefeated, while Waukesha North was winless in league play. But records did not matter to the North Stars and Mark Becker. Here he hustles for the board and then delivers a pinpoint pass to Kyle Peterson for the early lead. Then Becker takes it coast to coast through heavy traffic, 9-8 North Stars after 1. They increase the lead in the second. Adam Wysorek with a rainbow 3 from the corner. The North advantage is up to 8. But the Wolverines edge a little closer right before half. Ernest Kauser splits the defense on this drive. He had a game-high 14, 20-14 North at the break. The lead grows to 10, but back-to-back threes get the Wolves back in it. Here's Nate Walls with the overhead 3-ball. West is back within 4 as we head to the fourth. North answers the challenge. Wysorek finds nothing but net on this 3, 27-20 North Stars. But West has one last run. Walls cans another triple to cut the deficit to a mere 2 points with 49 seconds to play. But Wysorek calmly nails a pair of free throws as the North Stars pick up their first conference win at the expense of their crosstown rival.
It's always a game at a time, but you can't help but look down and see when you're playing West. And first conference win, I think we let 1 or 2 get away that we could have got, but I like the way we earned it tonight.
The last time these two girls teams met was back in March up in Green Bay. Friday night, Mukwonago hosting Arrowhead in the team's first battle since the Indians' Division I state semifinal win over their fierce rival. Almost 9 months later, an early season advantage in the Classic 8 Conference is on the line.
Either Mukwonago or Arrowhead would go to 2-0 in the league, and early on, it's all Arrowhead. Callie Latterman with the steal and the basket. Warhawks lead by 8. But the finest play of the half comes courtesy of Mukwonago's Hannah Bricko. High off the glass and the foul. Arrowhead, though, on the road, leads by 2 at halftime. Third quarter, and it's Indian super sophomore Bree Sarah. The UW Green Bay commit comes off the screen and drills the jumper. For Arrowhead, it's Kelly Smith. The senior is headed to Northern Illinois, and going to the fourth quarter, Arrowhead leads by 2. But Mukwonago ramps up the defense. Megan Shalek to Courtney McKeever, and the foul. 39-38 Indians. 7 seconds left. Sarah hits 2 from the line. It's a 3-point lead for Mukwonago, but here comes Arrowhead. They get it to Smith for 3 in the tie, but it's back iron, and as the Mukwonago boys beat Arrowhead by 2, the girls do them one better. 43-40 Mukwonago, your final.
I'm very proud of the girls down the stretch. They stuck with it. There was a high intensity, high pressure from that Arrowhead defense. Kind of a rivalry between the two of us, and it was nice to see them hold on to it.
The two teams we're about to see have a lot in common, including Division I recruits.
It's time for the Menards Game of the Week.
You didn't have to try hard to drum up attention for this matchup between two teams that tied for the Greater Metro Conference Championship last season. Each team features a Division I recruit. Sussex Hamilton's Brady Ellingson is headed to Iowa, while his close friend, Brookfield Central's Riley LaChance, will play at Vanderbilt. LaChance helps the Lancers to a fast start. Sweet crossover dribble to get free for the jumper. In fact, Central takes a 12-0 lead on this nice move by Brad Newman. Hamilton would need a timeout to regroup. Hamilton scored just 4 points in the first quarter, then scored 24 in the second quarter. Brady Ellingson would convert the three-point play after that nice drive. Moments later, it's Ellingson from well beyond the arc, 3 of his game-high 26. On the other end, it's LaChance, dishing off to Elijah Goodman, who's a beast on the boards and can score too. Goodman had 18 on the night. Sweet pass here from Jacob Rink to Brett Bueller, who tiptoes underneath the hoop for 2. Hamilton keeps the pressure on. Brady Ellingson down the lane for 2 more, and the Chargers are within 5 at the half. Third quarter, with Ellingson guarding him, LaChance looks for someone and finds Caleb Mortag for 2 plus the foul. Mortag, by the way, is one of 6 Lancers who stand 6'5" or taller. In transition, it's Ellingson to Drew Patterson. You might know him as a running back. He can run the court too. 5-point game late in the third. But Central will give itself a little more breathing room. Clock winding down in the quarter. It's Riley LaChance. 3 of his team-high 21, 9-point lead going to the fourth. LaChance did just about everything on the court except for this. Got to give the cheerleaders their props too. Central goes on to win the conference opener 70-60.
You know, it wasn't pretty, but a win's a win, especially against a team like that. It's one of the best players in the state. A lot of good surrounding guys for them. It was great to start off the conference season on a positive note.
Got out to that huge lead at the beginning of the game. Let them right back in the game, which can't happen, but you know, we kept battling. Got the win. It wasn't pretty, like you said. We're just going to keep getting better.
We're already looking forward to some great rivalry games next week.
And for a more in-depth look at the high school sports scene, be sure to check out my weekly Preps Extra segments with J.R. Ratcliffe. You can find those at jsonline.com. We'll be right back.
See ya.
Good timing is a tricky business. A bell doesn't ring when the fruit is ripe. At Pick and Save, time equals freshness. You can taste it in the produce we source, the beef we grind fresh in our stores, and in the products we bake daily. Getting the timing right. Every minute, every hour, every meal. Pick and Save. New every day.
Who do you trust when selling your gold, silver, and diamonds? Robert Hack Diamonds was secret shopped by the media, and they found out that Robert Hack Diamonds offer the most for their jewelry. At Robert Hack Diamonds, we'll treat you like family. Shop around before you sell. If we can't beat a competitor's offer on your scrap gold, we'll give you $20 just for trying.
Bring your gold, I will get you some money.
Robert Hack Diamonds is located at 76 in Layton and Greenfield, and our newest location on the corner of Green Tree and Port Washington Road in Glendale.
What would make your doctor, your everyday doctor, an extraordinary everyday doctor? Well, if they're part of Freighter and the Medical College of Wisconsin's Health Network, that's exactly what they'd be. Why? Because your doctor would be connected to the region's only academic medical center, and so would you. Renowned specialists, more treatment options only academic medicine can offer. We have over 200 primary care doctors in more than 20 locations, so there's bound to be one close. Call to find the right doctor for you.
Save $1,000 on your college tuition. Robert Hack Diamonds will award 2 $1,000 Preps Plus college scholarships to high school seniors from the 2014 graduating class. To fill out your Preps Plus scholarship application form, please visit jsonline.com/scholarship. Hurry, completed applications must be received by Saturday, January 4th.
for a 5th-round pick, Micah Hyde has made a big impression in his rookie season.
The Green Bay Packers return man and cornerback is our guest as Pick and Save presents From Preps to Pros.
Micah Hyde grew up in a single-parent home, but he says he had additional support outside the home.
Yeah, I'm sure it was hard on my mom, at times, raising us kids. But, my friends' parents were, they're always there for me and my brother and my sister and all that stuff. So, I kind of didn't have a father figure, but in the household, but around with all my friends, their dads, stuff like that, it couldn't have been any better.
A standout athlete, Hyde says his football coach Tom Grine, also the high school principal, was an inspiration to him.
Growing up, I kind of looked up to him. Obviously, I wanted to play, football for him, and when I got there, he was real hard on me at first. Just real hard on me, and maybe do the correct things. And after a while, I kind of saw what he was doing, and I really appreciated it. And to this day, I talk to him a lot, and he asks me how I'm doing, and all that stuff. So.
Hyde never missed a game at the University of Iowa, where, as part of a class, he created a foundation to help kids.
It's called the Imagine Foundation, and we collected a whole bunch of sporting equipment, and we gave it to the local Boys and Girls Club in Cedar Rapids, so that was pretty awesome.
Micah sets short-term and long-term goals for himself. The latter would include making a big impact in the NFL, bigger than might be expected of a 5th-round draft choice.
Do the best I can with anything, and just like, for example, making it to the NFL, it's obviously a childhood dream, and it's a long time goal, but that's definitely not it. I want to come here, and I want to put my foot down and make a name for myself.
Hyde says being a pro largely has to do with the way he conducts himself off the field.
And I went to Iowa, so there's a lot of fan support, but every day here at practice, there's a bunch of people out here, they're watching every step you do, and obviously there's a lot of kids, so you're a role model and stuff like that. And I've had that in the past, but you're just on a bigger scale now. It's it's the NFL, and with a lot of the social networks and stuff like that, you got to watch what you say, watch what you do. People are always watching, and people are always, there's a phone right in their pocket that they can film or text or anything that you're doing.
The wrestling team from Cedarburg is off to an outstanding start this season.
So we honor the Bulldogs as the Robert Hack Diamonds Team of the Week.
Undefeated early in the season, the Cedarburg wrestling team prides themselves on 2 things: a family mentality and their hard work, which they plan on using to take them all the way to a team state title.
We have social gatherings once a month at different families' houses, potluck style, and 40 parents come out and all the wrestlers come out, and we eat on Sundays, and it's nice to see just everybody coming together as one big family.
I mean, our team is really, really close. I've had lots of people that come in and say we're one of the closest teams they've seen. We break down every day on family, so treat each other as a family.
What brings us closer together as a team is the hard work in practice, the hard work that we put in practice just to get it done, and here transitions out onto the mat, and there we can get those wins out there. And I mean, even when we don't get a win, it's still a whole team's there for you, whole team's on the side of the mat, backing you up no matter what. So that's what really matters.
It's impressive that these Bulldogs are so close, considering they have almost an entirely new coaching staff this year.
Last year we did have a good coaching staff. We had some good guys. We really liked them. But this year we got a lot more than that. And these guys bring something new to the team, bring something different. Coach Jake Freese, awesome coach, makes work really hard, which, that's good. It's good, it's worth it. But, yeah, I love the coaching staff.
Cedarburg won their first meet against Milwaukee Lutheran with a 75-0 blowout. They then went on to win the 12-team Gunslinger invite by nearly 90 points. A real team effort as 9 guys went to the finals and 5 won titles.
Wrestling, it's looked at by a lot of people as an individual sport, but I would argue it's as much of a team sport as any other sport. I mean, coming together as a team, you need to get as many points as possible, and you try not to get pinned. I mean, there's just so many more aspects as a team that go into it than just individuals. I mean, obviously it's one person versus one person, where people think it's an individual sport, but it's a huge team aspect.
Perfect example was the Gunslinger. We were up a couple rounds in first place, and I told these guys take one match, one round, one period at a time. then they start to add up. I have an analogy. I mean, dollars are made by 100 pennies. Each penny adds up over and over again. It's the same thing on the wrestling mat. One match at a time, and the rest will take care of itself.
Congratulations, Cedarburg Wrestling, on a great start to your season and for being the Robert Hack Diamonds Team of the Week.
We've been in the water, on the hardwood, and on the wrestling mat so far in this episode.
And we're going to wrap things up on the ice next on Preps Plus.
I had my son when I was about 23. I really wanted to try a different career, something that my son could be proud of. Bryan and Stratton College was an amazing experience for me. The support that I got from them from the moment I walked in the door was great. Career services is one of the greatest things I feel about Bryan and Stratton College. I actually received a job offer from a cardiovascular group. I feel confident that I have a career where I will always have a job.
For every product, there's a window of opportunity. The right time to catch it, cut it, pick it, and bake it. At Pick and Save, that's why we continuously stock and prepare fresh foods in our stores daily, getting the timing right. Every minute, every hour, every meal. Pick and Save, new every day.
Who do you trust when buying your jewelry? Brad Yulberg here, and I can tell you at Robert Hack Diamonds, we will treat you fair and like family. We have thousands of diamonds in stock, thousands of pieces of jewelry, and prices from under $50 to over $50,000. Come to Robert Hack Diamonds for a relaxed and enjoyable jewelry buying experience. Shop around before you buy. Robert Hack Diamonds is located at 76th and Layton in Greenfield, and our new location on the corner of Green Tree and Port Washington Road in Glendale.
Come to Robert Hack Diamonds.
Imagine you're diagnosed with something serious. How far would you go to find the best treatments, the best doctors? 100 miles? 1,000? How about right in your neighborhood? With Freighter and the Medical College of Wisconsin's Health Network, renowned physicians and breakthrough treatments are practically outside your door. 3 hospitals, over 25 locations, and more than 2,000 doctors, all connected to the region's only academic medical center. Now what is possible is closer than ever. Call to find the right doctor for you.
Stuff your stockings with savings during the Menards Christmas sale. Enjoy a perfect night's sleep on the world's best mattresses from Serta. Perfect Sleeper mattresses have been engineered with input from the National Sleep Foundation to help solve 5 common sleep problems. The Blue Dusk Queen mattress features continuous support innerspring, only $439. And the Blue Opal 2 Queen mattress with gel memory foam is $549. Plus, receive a free box spring with your purchase.
Warm season's greetings to you all from Menards.
Each year, millions of athletes suffer from sports-related injuries, ranging from heat stroke to strains and broken bones. Here to talk with us about injury prevention is Dr. Carol Vetter, Medical Director of the Freighter and the Medical College of Wisconsin Sports Medicine Center and team physician for both the U.S. speed skating team and the Milwaukee Wave. Dr. Vetter, thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you.
People in general and even athletes may have a tendency to avoid getting an evaluation or treatment for injuries. Tell us why that's not a good idea.
If you delay in getting your diagnosis, then you will delay in your return to what you want to be doing, the activities you want to be doing. So getting a good diagnosis and getting on a treatment plan will speed up your recovery and get you back to what you want to do sooner.
What can athletes do to prevent an injury?
So prevention really comes from strength and conditioning and being in good condition, in a safe condition to be playing your sport. So if you do have an injury, getting involved in a physical therapy program will really improve your chances of getting back to what you want to do quickly and safely.
All right, Dr. Vetter, thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you.
To learn more about the Freighter and the Medical College of Wisconsin Sports Medicine Center, visit freighter.com/sports.
North Shore Conference rivals Homestead and Cedarburg were both looking good early in the hockey season.
And those two teams meet head-to-head in the Preps Plus Spotlight.
The high school hockey season is in full swing, and so are the rivalries. Tonight we spotlight one of the best, Homestead and Cedarburg. Both teams are undefeated in the North Shore Conference. This border war extends across all sports, with the hockey feud as strong as any.
The kids get up for this one. I mean, these are their next door neighbors. They grew up playing hockey with them. They know each other very, very well, so it's a special game, and it's always fun to play.
They know a lot of the kids on the other team. They played with them growing up, and so there's a little something extra there when you can, you know, put a little bit of time spent with an opponent. So I know that they get up for these games.
We're fired up. The whole day, everyone's in the hallway just getting ready for the game. I know football, any sport it is, Homestead, it's always a big rivalry for Cedarburg.
This one lived up to expectations. Scoreless in the first, the Bulldogs break the ice. Taylor Curtis to Mason Etter. Homestead goalie Killian Martin is screened. Cedarburg up 1. On to the second, and the Highlander offense comes to life. On the breakaway, Adam Hobbs with a perfect pass to John Weicker. This game is even at 1. But the Dogs have some bite. Just 18 seconds later, Tom Bibby with the steal and the wraparound, 2-1 Cedarburg. Homestead has an answer. Off the miss, the puck is loose, and Jake Hansen with the backhander. We are tied once again. And the Highlanders add one more before intermission. This time short-handed. Ryan Mazzara gets loose and beats Matt McCoy. 3-2 Homestead after 2. But the Bulldogs save their best for the final 17 minutes. First, it's Etter with some beautiful stick work. The feed to Kyle Samara, who knocks it home. This battle is all even at 3. Then, with just over 7 minutes to play, Cedarburg grabs the lead. Etter's shot is knocked skyward, and right place, right time for Joe Chapman. He taps in the game winner as the Bulldogs get by rival Homestead 4-3.
We started off kind of slow, but we picked each other up in between periods, and we just brought it all together and found out a way to win.
Tough team, but we stuck with it, and in the third, a little pep talk from our coach and got us fired up. So in the third, we came out and pulled out a victory.
You know, it was a challenge that we had to rise to and find a way to win after the second period, which we did not play well. That was kind of a challenge we threw out to them, you know, find a way to win this game, especially against your crosstown rival. It's special when you get it done.
Thanks for joining us tonight.
We'll see you next Sunday night on Preps Plus.
The Milwaukee Journal Sentinel's Preps Plus is brought to you by Boston Store. Brands you love, quality and value you deserve. By Pick and Save, new every day. By Frederick Medical College of Wisconsin, with 3 hospitals, over 25 locations, and more than 2,000 doctors. Find one close to you. By Robert Hack Diamonds, paying cash for gold, silver, and diamonds at Robert Hack Diamonds. By Bryant and Stratton College. Attention high school seniors. Visit the Preps Plus website to learn more about the $20,000 academic Preps Plus scholarship. And by Menards. Save big money at Menards on all your home improvement needs.